Hey there, welcome back. Time for more Shrek and ESO. We helped locate the stolen supplies, and now we're reporting back to Scarp Keep to see if King Kurog needs any more help with his goal to reunite the orc clans.
We didn't come for a sermon, priestess. I'm just here to see Kurog.
I meant no offense, Chief Barzrog. I only seek to spread Trinimac's good words.
There are other
Again
players
with
there.
these Trinimac lies. Let me show you what Malacath thinks of your stupid words.
Oh,
Your
snap.
anger is uncalled for, clan chiefs. Please excuse us, ogre. I see our champion has returned.
That's me!
You? They pulled you into their madness? How disappointing.
Hi, Bazrog. We're friends, we're buddies, we're BFFs. Alright. Hello.
As you can see, the clan chiefs can be a contentious lot.
Yeah.
They oppose King Kurog at every turn, especially on matters of faith. But tell me, was Kurog successful? Did you defeat the Winterborn warlord?
The Winterborn warlord is dead. King Kurog asked me to meet him here.
I knew you'd be able to help Kurog in his mission.
Yeah.
Perhaps now the other clans will see that Kurog is destined to lead us all. Once all the clans unite, just imagine the power we will wield.
Why are these chieftains here?
The king sent for them. They are a few of the more vocal opponents to my son's plans, and they refuse to bend their knees to him.
These chiefs don't agree with King Kurog?
They are blinded by centuries of custom and tradition. They refuse to see the glory that King Kurog wants to bestow upon us all. Instead, they stick their heads in the mud like a frightened Argonian and pretend that the old ways are so much better.
And King Kurog wants to change that?
My son wants to free us from the traditions that hold us back. They mire us in outdated notions and restrictions. We need to become a modern society if we want the other kingdoms to respect us, to take us seriously. King Kurog will make that happen.
I understand.
Excellent! Everyone's here. The time has come. Swear allegiance to me. Orsinium will prosper once the clans unite under my rule.
This again, Kurog? Why should we submit to you this time?
Behold, I wield the blade of Iceheart. With the help of outsiders, I have vanquished our greatest foe and retrieved the stolen supplies. The chiefs could not stop the Winterborn. Only I have accomplished that.
You ask much, Kurog, to turn away from Malacath, to abandon our most cherished customs.
Bazrog, my old friend, your outdated ideas will be the death of me.
Don't tempt us, Kurog. Our traditions won't bend to the will of an idiot chief who decides to call himself king.
Oh, snap.
Idiot! Chief! I am your king. You would all do well to remember that. Now get out of my sight!
You embark on a dangerous path, Kurog. We won't forget this.
You decided to rule through fear instead. I see.
Treasonous bastards! I just saved their ungrateful arses, and this is the thanks I get? I even showed them Iceheart's sword. How can I create a united nation when the chiefs refuse to accept my rule?
Was that a typical example of your usual meetings?
More often than not, yes. There's always some fool who wants to quote the Code of Malacath or insult my honor. It infuriates me. How can we build a respectable kingdom when we can't even abandon our most ridiculous superstitions?
Did you really need to kill Chief Targok?
Targak? It was all I could do not to kill all three of those troll lovers. Let Bazrog and Dular think about what happened. I only hope they can set aside old traditions and accept the future I envision. Their support would make things much easier.
You need anything else from me?
For now, no. Go explore Rothgar and get to know this great city. Enjoy yourself. When you're ready for a new challenge, find me at my private tavern in the city. I'm sure I'll have something that requires your specific skill set by then.
Okay. Alright. Poor dude. Alright. Yay! That was awful. Sorry, my throat is still bugging me. But I really wanted to play. I wanted to play and I wanted to share ESO. The anniversary event is still going on. Because there were some issues with the North American PC server and the playtest server. So they extended the event. Yay! Yay, event. Oh yeah, I got a new outfit as a login bonus. And now Bastion's wearing it. Yay, fancy boy, fancy boy. It's typically blue, but I dyed it red because red suits him more, I think. Hee. Okay. Where is... Nope, wrong button. There's your private tavern. Greedy Gut. King's Corner Club. Alright. Just this way. Yay! Hooray! Rothgar is so cool. I like it, Orsinium. Does it feel similar to Skyrim? So that's probably why I like it so much. Reminds me of Windhelm. Except a lot more open. Hi, King Kurog.
Over here! Come and have a drink with Hrothgar's king.
Okay. Hello.
Try the iceberry
hello,
ale.
baby.
It's delicious. I love this place. Back at the keep, I'm always being pulled in a dozen directions. Fighting over here, debating over there, gives me a headache. But here, I can just eat and drink until I pass out.
Are you safe out here in the city like this?
What are you implying? That Kurog needs protection? Ha! Iceheart wasn't the first to challenge me, and he won't be the last. Let my enemies come. They'll wind up dead and bloody at my feet. That's what royal servants are for, to clean up the mess.
Is violence your solution to every problem?
It's a good thing I like you, because the last person who asked me these sorts of questions had the curiosity beaten out of him. But I don't want to fight with you. That's not why I called you here. Are you ready to listen?
You're just afraid Monsieur L'Shrek would oust you from your throne. Monsieur L'Shrek could be king. King Monsieur L'Shrek. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'm listening.
We opened Orsinium to the best and brightest. Crafters, farmers, scholars, anyone who can help bring my vision to life. I leave the details to my wives and mother. But you attracted my attention.
Are you flirting?
Which brings us to the big question.
Am I gonna be your husband? Oh. Well, I don't know. This is just so sudden. Give me some time to think about it, okay? I have Fiona to think about after all. So, what can I do for King Kurog?
You helped Chief Bozrog. You fought at my side as we defeated Iceheart and his Winterborn warriors.
Baby kitty.
In short, you impress me. People who impress me either turn out to be a help or a hindrance to my plans. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not exactly.
Let me speak plainly. You could pose a threat to me, but I prefer to consider you an ally. Share a few drinks, like we're doing now. I could use someone like you. Someone to deal with problems that require a more personal touch.
What kind of problems are we talking about?
Clan chief problems. There are still stubborn chiefs out there who don't agree with my vision, who don't want to see our people united. They're stuck in the old ways, ways that have failed our people time and time again. It's time to change that.
You want me to talk to the clan chiefs?
You made an impression on Bozrog. Whether he likes it or not, he owes you for helping the clans. The other chiefs respect Bozrog. We can use this whole situation to our advantage. Get them to listen to matters they would normally refuse to hear.
So, what do you want me to do?
For now, nothing. Relax, have a drink. Enjoy all the pleasantries that Roxanne and her fine establishment have to offer. But when I need you, I expect you to be ready and willing to get the job done.
The
Oh,
cutie.
what are those two doing here?
Uh-oh.
Damn it! You two always show up and ruin my fun.
She
I have
lies.
not even begun to ruin your fun, my king. But let's leave the pleasantries for later. We have an urgent situation to report.
I can never tell when you're joking. Fine. What's so important?
The Trinimac temple has been attacked, my beloved.
Uh-oh.
Malacath devotees have barricaded the doors
Oh,
and
no,
taken the
it's this one.
priests as hostages.
These fanatics dare to attack my city? My people? I'll deal with them personally.
You will do no such thing, my son. After what happened in the throne room, this is undoubtedly a trap.
I won't sit by while they attack my city!
This problem requires a personal solution, and I have a perfect idea. Outsider, let us talk.
Of course. Figures they'd want me to do it.
My son's bravery borders on stupidity. He would run off and stumble blindly into their trap without the slightest regard for his safety. We must not allow that to happen.
You have a better idea?
Oh, child, I always have a better idea. My son's rage makes it difficult for him to see clearly.
Baby kitty.
His instinct is to charge every problem straight on and beat it into submission. His enemies know this and often use it against him.
You believe the attack on the temple is a trap?
Basrog and the other clan chiefs know King Kurog all too well. They expect him to attack and kill the heretics, just as the heretics will kill the hostages. Innocent lives will be lost and blame will fall squarely on Kurog's shoulders.
What do you want me to do?
You are an outsider with connections to Orsinium that are tenuous at best. Enter the temple and rescue our people. If you succeed, you save innocent lives at the king's request. If you fail, well, at least the king won't be blamed.
Very well, I'll do as you ask. Alright, Pastel, let's go rescue the hostages. This quest is a lot easier to do if you're playing a stealthy character, but, Monsieur L'Shrek is
The
not
orcs
stealthy.
smell, the Nords are rude, and the Bretons... Gods, don't get me started on the Bretons.
You sound very familiar. Alright. Yeah, Pastel. Yeah. Oh. I love you, baby girl. Oh, I'm going exactly the wrong way. It's fine. This is why we have a mini-map. Oops. I've been swapping between ESO and Skyrim a lot because I've been trying to fix my game on Skyrim. So I keep accidentally pressing the buttons for the opposite game. It's fine, don't worry about it. Isn't that right, Pastel? She keeps rolling up against my laptop. She wants love from Amy.
You were the one who helped Lieutenant Fairfax and the guard at Hinnold Farm. You have my thanks.
It sounds like something I'd do.
Everyone, clear the streets and go home. Let the king's soldiers deal with this.
Hi.
Back away, citizen. We have enough to deal with as it is. My soldiers can't do their job with all you civilians getting underfoot.
I'm here to help rescue the hostages.
Just because you carry a weapon doesn't mean you know how to use it. And as
Oi.
you can see, I already have more amateur warriors volunteering to help than I can handle. Why don't you just stand back and leave this to the professionals?
Rude. The king sent me. If you don't want him mad at you, I suggest you'd let me help.
Right, and I'm High King Emmerich's long-lost brother. I know what you're trying to do. You're playing a dangerous game, outsider. I hope you realize that.
Forge Mother Alga will verify my story.
Very well, I'll check with the Forge Mother. But if you
Yay.
lied to me, I'll hunt you down, toss you in a cell, and throw away the key! We think there's a back entrance up the stairs near the Mages Guild. I sent soldiers to find it.
Goodbye. Alright. Oh, Evely. Hello, Evely.
king sent you here to rescue the hostages, didn't he? Of course he did. That's why they recruited heroes after all, am I right? Listen, I have a plan. It's brilliant. Wanna hear it?
All right, tell me what you're thinking.
See those hawkers behind me? Don't look. Anyway, they've been acting suspiciously. Standing around, making shifty eyes, showing odd hand gestures to passers-by. I've read enough Investigator Vale books to recognize criminal behavior when I see it.
Who's Investigator Vale?
You never read Investigator Vale? The book's about the brilliant scholar who travels the world and solves crimes. She doesn't use magic or weapons. Just her charm and her wits and... Look, I'll lend you a copy later, but we need to focus here.
I really like Investigator Vale. You think those two are involved with the fanatics?
Isn't it obvious? Look at their evil demeanor, their villainous whispering. I bet if we rattle them, they'll run off and lead us right to the hostages. Watch. I'll just let loose an arrow. That should put the fear of Ifray into the survivor.
You can't just shoot someone because you think they might be evil.
Of course I can. I do it all the time.
Oh, God.
And I'll have you know that I'm right about 50% of the time. Fine. We'll do things your way. But I'm going to keep an eye on those two.
Right, okay. So if you let Evely shoot an arrow into one, then the survival will run off and you can follow him and he will lead you to a way inside the temple. But I feel like if this donkey could talk, he would yell at the idea that you would just... damn it, I'm doing it again. That's not the sprint button. Wah, cabbages for everyone. No. Yay. Oh no, I'm doing it again. Maybe if I just keep holding the button, it won't actually happen. It's fine. Alright. Which was the way up there? I'm trying to remember which way he runs. This way? I think it was this way. No? Fine, I'll let go of the button. Ooh. This is a way up. Well, part of the way up. There we go. Alright, now I can look at the map. Oh, there. Okay. I found it. Yep, this is a good sign.
The day will be ours.
Defend the temple!
Ah! Anyone else? As Ember would say. Let's see. Get Shrek, son!
Defend the temple!
Oh, there you are. I knew there was another one around here somewhere. Alright.
Thank Trinimac you're here. Someone has to save my fellow priests inside the temple. Please, I need your help. The priests inside the temple are at the mercy of these fanatics. Please, I think they want to kill my brothers and sisters in Trinimac.
You know what happened in there?
Malacath fanatics. They burst into the temple and began rounding up my fellow priests. They spat at us and shouted that we were betraying our race. They said that Chief Bazrag sent them to punish us for opposing the true god of the orcs.
How did you escape?
They made such a commotion when they barged in. I spotted them from the upper balcony and slipped out the back door. I was about to go find help when more of those ruffians surrounded me. I thought I was finished, and then you showed up.
If Bazrag sent them?
They invoke the chief's name, saying he seeks revenge against the king and any who follow the false god. I've known Chief Bozrog to be a hard man, but never a cruel man, never a murderer. What has the king done to anger him so?
There's a confrontation in the throne room.
I see. I respect the king and all that he stands for, but his temper, it has gotten us into trouble more times than I care to remember. If it's vengeance Bozrog seeks, then the king will be responsible for the deaths of the temple priests.
I'll do what I can to save the priests.
My fellow priests were still alive when I slipped out of the temple. But the tension in the air, I'm afraid violence is inevitable. They set up patrols inside the temple, watching for Kurog and his soldiers. If one of them spots you in there...
I won't let that happen. Or at least I'll try not to let that happen.
They're holding the priests captive in the rectory. If one of the torchbearers spots you and reaches the rectory, you won't be able to save them. Avoid the torchbearers at all costs, or at least strike them down before they can sound a warning.
I'll do my best.
Take this key. It will unlock the temple's rear entrance. Once inside, you'll need to find the key to the rectory, where they're holding my fellow priests. The fanatic who gives the orders, their commander, he probably has the key to the rectory.
Goodbye.
May the luck of Trinimac be with you. I'll inform the guards and try to send more help your way.
This is not gonna go well. This particular part of the quest is a lot easier if you have Blade of Woe or other stealthy skills, or can go invisible, but Shrek has none of those things. So, yeah, this will be fun. It'll be fine. Probably. Maybe.
Lock the priests in the rectory. As soon as Kurog arrives, we kill them all.
Oh no. Alright. Here's a torchbearer right there. Ooh. No, don't loot. I must resist the urge to loot things. I'll get spotted for sure. Ugh. This is fine. There's so many of them. Ooh, water feature. No, don't get distracted. Oh no, oh no. Okay, okay, okay. It's fine. Oh. Oh, I was really paranoid about that for a second. I'm not going to be able to avoid fighting this guy.
How did you get in here? No matter. You'll be dead in a moment.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, okay. Remind myself which way I need to go. Okay, okay. There's a torchbearer right there. Wait for him to walk by. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
For glory!
No! Don't attack me! Bastion, get over here. Gods. Oh. No, 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 no. I'm almost there. Oh god, oh god. Hide. That's it. Get your butt over here. Oof, that was stressful. I wasn't panicking.
Chief Bozarg said to leave one of you
Yay! Okay, we did it. We did it.
Kurog's people have arrived. Kill them all! Please, there's no need for this insanity. Just leave us alone!
Honestly, I expected Shrek to get spotted by a torchbearer.
Thank you for helping us. I thought they were going to kill us.
I thought they were going to kill you too. How did Shrek manage to do that? It's fine. Oh god, that was so stressful.
I don't know how to thank you. These fanatics, they beat us, threatened us. They told us they were going to kill us as soon as the king or his soldiers showed up. But you got in without alerting them. You saved us. The others, though.
Tell me about the others.
High Priestess Solgra and our brothers and sisters in Trinimac. The fanatics gathered us up and forced us in here. But Solgra, she isn't one to put up with such nonsense. She put a blade into one of them and ran into the back to help the others.
Where can I find Solgra and the others?
I have the key. I'll open the door for you. Find the others, please. I don't know what Solgra planned to do, but she had that look in her eyes when the fanatics started hurting our people. Solgra and the others should be somewhere through this door.
I'm filled with dread.
Yeah. Alright. Up here.
I'll find a way to open the main temple doors and let the soldiers in. Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah. Woo! Nailed it. Alright, let's do. Ooh,
Get her! Don't let her escape!
Oh, I thought that was a heavy sack.
I'll
Woo!
die before I let you hurt the others.
They're all like, that can be arranged. Yeah. This way.
You killed one of my... Orders be damned! You're going to die for that, priestess!
One? I plan to kill a dozen more if you don't leave my temple now.
No remorse!
I like High Priestess Solgra. She's cool.
Thank you for that. I thought I could handle them, but the odds got a little overwhelming.
It's okay.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine once I catch my breath. Just got the wind knocked out of me a little, that's all.
Do you know what this was all about?
Not exactly. They claimed to be devoted followers of Malacath, and said they were working for Chief Bozarg. They caught us by surprise, threatened us. Did you run into Ugus? How are he and the others faring?
Priest Ugus and the others are safe.
Well, that puts my mind at ease. I hated leaving them, but the others back here needed help too. But I'm still not completely certain what the attackers hoped to accomplish. Why take us hostage? Why not simply kill us and be done with it?
They wanted to embarrass the king.
Spill the blood of innocents and blame the king for their deaths, for not being able to protect his people. What a fiendish scheme. But the king sent you in his stead. Very astute on his part. That decision may have saved many lives.
What can you tell me about these fanatics?
We were supposed to assume they were Malacath devotees, but they didn't seem particularly religious to me. Even I don't believe Malacath would sanction a slaughter such as this. They mentioned Chief Bazrug, though. Said he gave them their orders.
You think Chief Bazrug was behind this attack?
I've always found the chief to be noble, but it doesn't take a lot to change a person. His forts ravaged, his traditions threatened. I can see how such things could lead to this. The king and the Forge Mother must be told what happened here.
I'll take care of it, don't worry. Ooh. Y'all okay in
Things
here?
go from bad to worse.
Alright. Hooray! Alright. I am genuinely shocked that Shrek managed to get through that without getting caught. Ooh. You can get caught by some of the other enemy types, but as long as the torchbearers themselves don't spot you, then you're fine. But whew, I was really worried.
This is the last of them! Let's finish these bastards off! Fan out!
Ooh, okay. Oh, still another one. Daily endeavor completed. Nice. Yay! Ooh. The Temple of Ire. Isn't that right, Pastel? Aw, she's taking a nap next to my laptop. What a cute kitty. Hi, Forge Mother Alga.
I'm glad to see you and the priest alive. I believe things may have played out very differently if you hadn't agreed to my plan. But what of the High Priestess? Is Solgra all right?
The High Priestess is safe.
That is good news indeed. I will make sure that a military contingent protects this temple going forward. It will not be left undefended again.
A military contingent?
Increased patrols around the perimeter, soldiers assigned to guard the inside of the temple. The priests will not have to live in fear of another attack, not so long as my son is king. I assume you know who claimed responsibility for this?
The fanatics claim to take orders from Chief Bazrug.
Bazrug has never agreed with Kurog. He made threats in the throne room, as I'm sure you heard. Besides, his boldness and devotion to Malacath are legendary. It appears Bazrug wishes to challenge our king.
If Bazrug is behind this, what should we do?
My son needs to solidify his hold on the clans. All of the chiefs must accept Kurog as their king for the betterment of the Orsimer people. If we gain support of the clans, we can stop Bazrug without inciting an all-out war.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You have done much already. Many lives were in danger, yet somehow you managed to make sure none were lost.
Ooh.
Please, take this, for being so careful with my people and keeping their safety in mind. We will find you again when the king needs you.
Ooh.
Practice makes the master.
Solgra, my child, come join us. Are you injured? Should I call a healer?
Thanks to our friend, I am well and ready to serve.
Yes, our call for assistance has already proven to be a more than worthwhile endeavor.
Hrothgar adventure. Nice. Yay! Hooray! Hee. Alright. Oh, that was very stressful. But I'm so glad that Monsieur L'Shrek was able to keep everyone safe. So if I remember correctly, just going out here should be enough to trigger the next bit of the quest.
There you are.
Yep.
Guess what? I have another message for you from the king.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. You're very slowly making your way up here. Alright, well, we'll see what the message from the king is all about next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a very comfy night. Bye!